Hi, I'm the Amateur Gamer, and welcome back to my playthrough of Fable: The Lost Chapters. In the last episode, we rescued the archaeologist, got attacked by some assassins, did a couple of other things. Not going to go too much into it, but now what we're going to do is we're going to jump into a side quest, the Darkwood Disturbance, and then we're going to go up to Execution Tree Rescue. We have to rescue a bandit from being executed. So first of all, we're in Darkwood, let's jump into this one.
Oh, so the guild thought I needed some help, did they? Who do they think, that I'm some sort of damsel in distress? Well, he might as well make himself useful over here. I've been studying an ancient shrine we found buried in the swamp, but the whole area just got busy with minions. Looks like they're using it for some kind of whacked-out ceremony. Whatever it is, it can't be good news. Help me get rid of the ones guarding the shrine, and maybe I can get close enough to disable it.
Here we go. Gotta fight more of Jack's minions. And we gotta keep, what's her name? Briar Rose alive. I think it's Briar Rose, isn't it? These guys attack really quickly. I'd rather you not kill her, I need her alive. Okay, so we're going to take out these minions. Like always, it's best to hit enemies from behind. These guys are still very hard to deal with. So we've dealt with the initial amount.
The minions must have been using the shrine to summon this, whatever the hell it is. I know a way of sealing the portal and making sure that thing never appears. But the invocation was written in Old Kingdom speak, so this could take a while. And it looks like we have company.
So, time to defend her.
Away from me while I recite the incantation. Restinio lamadin lupum conferium demus.
Where are they? Yeah, over here. Okay. So it's not too bad, we just need to, stop her from dying. And these ones are taking 2 hits to kill. Good. Good for us. And that thing that's coming out of the portal, coincidentally, is known as a summoner. Well, not coincidentally, really. But, you know. They decided to just go with calling it the summoner. I can't say why, really, other than the fact that it's getting summoned from this portal. It's the only correlation I could find. But, while we don't have to deal with them now, we will actually end up having to fight summoners, and they're harder than these guys. They're harder than these minions. If that gives you an idea of how difficult they're going to be. But if you could just hit them... Oh, she's got plenty of health. What's he protecting for?
Not much longer now. Come on.
Yeah, I'm working on it. You're not the one killing things. It's just so annoying when they just constantly block attacks. That's the thing I hate most about these enemies. And hobs, coincidentally, they tend to block more than other enemies. There we go.
The incantation worked. The portal's closed. Let's just hope the seal holds. That was some impressive minion slaying, by the way.
Rather simple quest, easy one to deal with, but we've dealt with it now. It's another quest down. On to the next quest. So jump into Barristan. We're going out to the jail area. And as we saw at the end of the episode when I collected these quests, this is an exclusive quest with another one. So one quest involves us killing, making sure that the prisoner gets to the block and we execute him. This quest is rescuing said prisoner. And as you can imagine, it's the evil path. So let's get stuck in.
About time you showed up. The execution's starting soon. The guards must be halfway up the hill by now.
We'll have to hurry if we're going to stop them.
Hey!
Okay, let's get in there. So we've got 4 bandit buddies. And you've got a time limit.
It had to be done.
Come on, let's get to it. Okay, apparently my bandit friends couldn't keep up with me, so now it's just me. Okay, whatever. These guards are what, 2 hits and they're dead anyway, so not a serious threat. Nearly there, nearly there. Gotta get past these guards. And then we have to fight some more. In the same place where we fought Thunder a few episodes ago. Yeah, so it's them. To Headmans Hill. Let's get in there. Oh look, one of my dudes decided to turn up. Bit tougher that guy, but we got him.
Blimey, I thought I was for it. Cheers, mate.
There you are, you've been rescued. So that's 2 quick side quests done. Now let's get on to the main quest of going to Litchfield Graveyard. So in this quest, we have to discover the entrance, the secret passage to Bargate Prison. It's hidden out here somewhere in the graveyard. Now it's quite simple, it's actually through that demon door, but the way to open it, well, that's the interesting thing. So.
Oh, this is stupid. The gates are locked. I wouldn't bother if I were you. The gravekeeper won't open them. He just sits in his hut talking to that weird friend of his. Ugh, I've had enough. I'm off.
Okay, so he's not gonna. So yes, we have a dude here. We need to get into the graveyard.
You have a whole set? That must be worth a bleeding fortune. Yeah, I smashed open that crypt and it was all just lovely. You better hide it to make sure no one else steals it. Don't worry, not even them undead what's wandering around. Only thing I didn't manage to hide before they turned up was the helmet. It'll be alright here for now, and I'm keeping them gates locked till I can sell the lot. Shh! What was that? Someone's out there. I better go. Yes. Get out of my house, you bloody peasant. Alright, I'm leaving. I just needed somewhere to sleep.
Okay, so we know that the graveyard keeper is a thief. Smashed open an old crypt. And if he says he got a whole set, and part of that set is a helmet, I can only imagine it's a armor set. So we're gonna have a quick look at his house. There's the helmet, by the way. Ages of skill, excellent. So let's talk to him.
Oh, hello. Guild business, is it, hey? You want to go through them old kingdom gates? I tell you, they ain't been opened for generations. They say that only Nostro the gatekeeper could open them. But old Nostro died a couple of 100 years ago, and now the secret's buried with him in his crypt. I suppose you'll be wanting access to the graveyard. Well, let's go.
Of course you're going to have to make me walk back.
Nostro's crypt is on the far side of the graveyard, over the river and up the hill.
First of all, I'm going to go back and grab that helmet. Because we're going to need it. Nostros Helmet.
Do you really need to look at them like that?
So, in this graveyard we can find a few things. What we're going to do first, however, is fight through the undead. So this is one of the best places to train your character to get experience, because there's always undead popping out of the ground to fight. Now there's a couple of things here to find as well. So there's a couple of fishing spots, a couple of chests, I think, and you can dig up a lot of the graves as well to find items and whatnot. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go around and loot practically everything that we can.
My armor, my helmet, my sword and my shield. Gather for me in the path I shall yield.
Okay, so
This is the old kingdom crypt.
we have learned that we need to find Nostro's gear.
Really tackle these vines alone.
So I found one, the helmet, which the guy had in his hut. Fishing rod. So that guy, you know, he's the reason that we need to go running around and finding these pieces. I think he can die. I'm just surprised that he hasn't died already. Anything in here? Ah, there we go. We found Nostro's armor.
There's nothing down there. What are you looking for?
Get out of the way or die by the hand of the undead. Not that I care if he lives. But, yeah, so sometimes, while this is a good area to train, the undead can be a little bit annoying, having to constantly fight them. But we've only just started. There's quite a lot of digging to do here. So even when we get all the pieces, we're not going to go back to him immediately. So we found 2. This might be number 3. Is Yes, there's Nostros shield. Excellent. Now we've got to essentially find graves to dig up. So you can dig up most of the graves here. Not all of them, I don't think, but there's a few. And you're going to find just like random items and whatnot for the most part. So yeah, potions is a pretty common one to find. So many undead. Are they actually going to kill him? Oh. There you go, looks like they killed him. Yeah, big deal. They didn't care about him anyway. So, any other fishing spots? So I also believe that there's silver keys in here to find. So another reason to dig stuff up, because we're going to need all of them. I believe there's at least 2 here somewhere in the graveyard. And plenty of undead. Not much to explain beyond that, you know, we just gotta like fight the undead, dig up graves, do some fishing, you know, try and find the last piece of his armor, loot whatever we can, and once we're done, we can go give him his armor back, and then we can go through the demon door, and complete the quest. And find our the secret passage into Bargate Prison. Okay, cool. We found a silver key. Oops. I should just ignore the undead for the most part, shouldn't I? Because they're never going to go away. Excellent, another silver key, so that's 2 silver keys. I think there may even be a third one. So, is there anything? So we've got to dig this up. Pretty sure this is his sword. There we go. So you got all of Nostro's gear. But there's still some extra graves and items to find. So fish this up. Now I think this is the other silver key, which would make it 3 silver keys here in the graveyard. I think from memory, so let's find out. Am I right? Is this a silver key? And it is. Excellent. So, 3 silver keys here in the graveyard alone. Very nice. It doesn't look like there's anything to dig up here. So we're going to move over to this area. Now, I think there's a couple of spots. Yep. Okay, so tattoo. Again, you know, it's just nothing too spectacular. Just the kind of items that you can find elsewhere. Well, more another tattoo. I was expecting health potions and whatnot, to be honest. But it looks like that's it. So not a huge amount to dig up. So now we run back to Nostro and give him his armor back. And he should open the way.
My armor, my helmet, my sword and my shield. You gathered for me, so the path I shall yield.
So, you helped the Old One recover his armor. I'll let you through then. Be careful though. I don't want your finger marks
we go. So that's been opened. Just gonna quickly double check that there's nothing around here that I'm missing. I don't think there is. I think I grabbed everything. So onward. So there's a path through here that we have to work our way through. I'm assuming that we're going to be attacked by more undead. Yep. Oh, and I think this is also an infinite spawn amount of undead, so you can just constantly fight here. So, good for experience, but, you know, we're not going to hang around. We're just going to get moving. Right, so we maxed out our strength already, and while I should probably be using my bow to try and get my skill up, or even my magic if I really wanted to, we're not in that much of a... We're not that fussed about it. We'll get there. Actually, I do have that skill potion, don't I? So I should try and at least get a high score combat multiplier, shouldn't I? Okay, so we'll try and get a nice high combat multiplier. I've always found the bow useful for that, personally. Though not helpful if they get close enough to hit us. The one thing about the undead always spawning is they tend to appear under your feet. Just gotta be a bit more careful than with other enemies. Like that. So it's a little annoying. But it is what it is. Ah, bugger. But yep, just coming up from the ground and hitting you. So many of them. Not interested right now. Let's just try and get through this. Yeah. Bloody knew that they were going to appear there. Actually, this is a pretty good spot because they can't seem to spawn, climb out of the ground while I'm standing on this rock. Can only come out from the ground, like the dirt. But I think that'll do. We're not that worried about all the experience. So there we go. We got some. I always like getting at least 20 for it. Okay, I think it stops when we beat this guy. The infinite spawning, I mean. Yep, there we go. The undead will no longer spawn here and bother us. So grab this chest, there shouldn't be anything else here. So we're on to the final bit. I believe this is the Circle of the Dead? Yes, Circle of the Dead. And here we have something very specific to do, but first we're going to open this silver key chest. So what we have to do here is we have to kill the undead that spawn, but we have to kill them in the circle. Besides, I think they actually can't be damaged unless they are in the circle itself. And I don't think there's anything else here. Let's have a quick look before we jump into the circle. Oh, no, I was wrong. There is another chest hidden around here. And just a resurrection file. I don't think there's anything else.
Into the light.
Yeah, nope, that's it. So let's do this. So we can't hurt them until they step into the circle. He's not quite there. Okay, damn it. It's all right there. I believe they can still hurt us though, even if they're standing outside the circle. I think that's the case. Yeah. So, got a few of these little enemies first, then we'll have to fight, yep, some larger ones. Here we go. Two. Then he stepped out of the circle. Come back. I'm bloody undead. Come back. There we go. And there we go. We've opened the way to Bargate Prison.
You've received a new quest card.
So we can jump straight in.
Check the guild for more quests.
Go straight in and continue the quest, but first we're going to jump back to the guild and do any other side quests we can, because there's going to be a period in time after we enter and start that main quest where we can't come back until we're fully through and done with it. Okay, bounty hunt, good. So we do have another side quest to do. And there we go. We've now finished off all of our skill abilities. Now it's just will. So yeah, I'm just going to spend it on whatever we can. All of our experience now just will go into will. There's nothing else left for us to do. So that's probably going to go up to level 8 like the others. Yeah, these ones only go up to level... Well, it's either 4 or 5, I'm not sure. But no matter. So we've completed another couple of side quests. We've gone into Litchfield Graveyard and helped Nostro, the old gravekeeper, and gatekeeper, sorry. The stupid old gravekeeper, who is a thief, got killed by some undead, so that, doesn't really bother us. And yes, we found the way into Bargate Prison. So I think this will be a good time to end our episode. So in the next episode, we'll jump in and do the bounty hunt side quest, and then we'll start on the next main quest, which what is that called, by the way? Let's have a quick look. Rescue Scarlet Robe. So we have to find our mother and escape from Bargate Prison. Yep. So we're going to start that quest. We're going to sneak into Bargate Prison. Now that's a relatively long quest, so I might have to split it up into 2 episodes. We'll see how we go. But yeah, so we're getting closer to the end of the game now. Well, sorry, not the end of the game, but the end of this kind of storyline, because it kind of splits it between like Fable and then Fable: The Lost Chapters. So but yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close. And we're pretty powerful. So, like I said, let's end the episode here. So, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you for the next episode.